You want to be the best? The best commit to showing up before dawn, perfecting form, pushing limits, even when no one's watching. To be the best, you show up always. Every swing, every drill, every matters. You keep going. When the moment is here, you show up ready. Shields.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
APNvideo.com is on the air. Today we're coming to you from Mountain View High School in Mesa, Arizona for the 2026 Arizona Youth Football League's Game of the Week, powered by the husband and wife team. Our matchup today in the 10U is going to be the Warhawks and the Junior Mavs. The Warhawks come in looking for their first win of the season, while the Mavs out of Goodyear are 2-3.
And our 2 p.m. ball game here, getting set to get going here at Mesa Mountain View High School over in East Mesa. Eric Anderson along with Jeff Lowry. 85 degrees out here in East Mesa. This school opened in 1976. A little bit breezy, blowing from near side to far side, about 10 miles an hour, 85 degrees. Our second ball game of the afternoon, a 10 and under matchup, the AFD Warhawks against the Goodyear Junior Mavericks. We have the coin toss at midfield. The Junior Mavericks will get the ball first. The AFD Warhawks, that stands for Active Family Development. They're out of the Santan Valley, the far southeast corner of the valley. They are 0-6 on the season. It's a free program where the ball players don't have to pay much, if anything. It was organized by Calais Nino, who's also a sheriff. He is not there today. He's working the Country Thunder. So all set to kick off for the Warhawks is Jacob Young. So about set things underway, and it's a short kick fielded at the 48-yard line and recovered over here by Angel Torres to the Junior Mavericks. So the Warhawks are 0-6 on the season, 2-3 for the Junior Mavs out of Goodyear. Their head coach is Coach Butterfield. Todd Hensel got us the roster. So for Goodyear, starting at quarterback, Jacob Joyner, number 4. Running backs, El Kaim, number 0. 21, Lewis. 18, Jackson. Montoya, 12, will get a lot of carries. 88, Angel Torres. JT Torres, 20, will get a lot of action on the offense for the Junior Mavs. So in the white, Goodyear Junior Mavs, the AFD Warhawks in the, it's aqua green pretty much are the colors. First down and 10 for the Junior Mavericks from their own 48-yard line. Again, 85 degrees out here in East Mesa. Nice afternoon for football. Jacob Joyner is the quarterback. Keep an eye on defense, leading the charge for AFD. The Warhawks, number 38, Junior Phillips, a guy to keep an eye on for the Warhawks. Head coach for the Warhawks, Irvin Reyes, is coaching today. First down and 10. Goodyear from their own 48-yard line. Joyner goes out of the shotgun. It's a high snap. Joyner picks it up, and he's going to lose about a yard. Faust making the tackle. Ball really just popped loose, and there wasn't any place really to go on that play. Also, Jose Contreras there. Loss of 2. It's second down and 12 for Junior Mavs back at their own 46-yard line. The running back is Braylon Lewis on second down and 12. They pitch it to Lewis going right, picks up a block, tries to get to the outside, sidesteps a couple of tacklers down the near sideline, breaking tackles. He's all the way down to the 37-yard line. It's going to be a pickup on the play of 15. So a nice run by Lewis around the right side, and on the tackle, Caleb Nino, 67, certainly a guy to keep your eye on. Make a lot of the tackles there on defense. So a pickup on the play. Officially, it is a 17-yard pickup for Lewis around the right side. 4 10-minute quarters. Timeout is called by the junior Mavericks of Goodyear. First of 3 here, so Goodyear calling that first timeout. 4 10-minute quarters. No operating scoreboard, so we have to do our best we can to estimate the time remaining in the quarter, as the officials have that, but right around 9 minutes remaining in this opening quarter. No score. There's only been 2 plays from scrimmage for Goodyear, and Goodyear calling that timeout right off the bat. They have it first down and 10 at the AFD Warhawks 37-yard line. Again, the Warhawks stands for Active Family Development. They're down from the Santan Valley. They're 0-6. That's down around Queen Creek, almost to the Florence area. It's a free program organized by Colleen Nino. So in the white uniforms with that blue are the Mavs, and AFD Warhawks in the aqua green. No score opening drive of the ball game, about 9 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Jacob Joyner, the quarterback for Goodyear, go out of the shotgun. The running back will be Braylon Lewis, who picked up 15 just a moment ago. So Joyner takes a long time on first down and 10. This 10 and under action. Man comes in motion, a high snap on the end around. Going right this time and cutting out El Qaim. El Qaim picks up about 3 yards inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. It'll be second down and 7. Asher El Qaim on the end around, picking up, well, they'll credit him with about 4. It'll be second down and 6. With the junior Mavs out of Goodyear at the 33-yard line of the Warhawks. Game 1, it was 25-8. The Lightning out of Gilbert beating the Mesa Toros. Second down and 6. Goodyear at the 33 of the Warhawks. Pitch to Lewis going left, trying to get to the outside. Cuts it up, breaks the tackle, stays on his feet. He's going to go all the way for a touchdown, 33 yards. Lewis goes 33 yards on the touchdown run, and Goodyear leading it by a score of 6-0. About 8 minutes remaining in this opening quarter. So Braylon Lewis going around the left side with a good run, going 33 yards and giving Goodyear the 6-0 lead. 8 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. If they try to kick the extra point, it counts for 2. If they go for 1, it is either running or passing the ball. And generally the 10 and under level, they will go for 1, running or passing it in. Kicking a little bit more difficult at the 10 and under level. Montoya, the running back. The quarterback is Joyner. They'll go for 1 point. A 1-point conversion for Goodyear. Ball pops up in the air. Joyner going to his right, trying to get to the outside, and hustles into the end zone for the 1-point conversion. It is 7-0 Goodyear, right around 8 minutes remaining in this opening quarter. We've got an injured member of the Warhawks on the far side of the 10-yard line. We're going to take a break in the action. It is 7-0 in favor of Goodyear. 8 minutes remaining in the opening quarter.
So, you want to be the best? The best commit to showing up before dawn, perfecting form, pushing limits, even when no one's watching. To be the best, you show up always. Every swing, every drill, every sprint matters. You keep going. When the moment is here, you show up ready. Shields.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. Look, they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
So, you want to be the best? The best commit to showing up before dawn, perfecting form, pushing limits, even when no one's watching. To be the best, you show up always. Every swing, every drill, every sprint matters. You keep going. When the moment is here, you show up ready. Shields.
They have
7-0 in favor of Goodyear with about 8 minutes remaining in this opening quarter. The injured player, the quarterback, Maverick Cooper for the Warhawks. Hopefully he'll be okay. And kicking off for Goodyear, Archer Motley. All set to kick off. Young here on the near side, and that boot comes to Young here at the 27-yard line. Young loses his footing, goes down at the 37, a 10-yard return. That'll be first down and 10 for the Warhawks from their own 37-yard line. And we'll see if Maverick Cooper, who was injured on that one-point conversion try by Goodyear, will come out for the quarterbacking duties, but he's actually on the sideline. I think he got his bell rung. Caleb Nino most likely will be the quarterback for the Warhawks. First down and 10 for the Warhawks from their own 36-yard line. Nino goes under center. He loses the handle on it and goes down. It'll be a loss of 1. So Maverick Cooper on the sideline, maybe getting his bell rung on that one-point conversion. He is the number 1 quarterback for the Warhawks, but he is on the sideline. Second down and 11, Warhawks from their own 35-yard line. 3 receivers set. A handoff going right is Reyes. He's in trouble, and down he goes. Motley with the tackle. So Motley with a big tackle and a loss on the play of 7. It'll be third down and 18 for the Warhawks back at their own 28-yard line. Goodyear leading by a score of 7-0, about 6 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 33-yard touchdown by Lewis for Goodyear, the difference in the ball game. Third and 18, Warhawks back at their own 28. Nino loses the handle on it. Who wants that ball? Nino gets it, recovers the faulty exchange. It'll be a loss back to the 24-yard line. It'll be fourth down and 22 for the Warhawks back at their own 24. They trail at 7-0, 6 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Maverick Cooper walking around here on the near sideline for the Warhawks. Hopefully he'll be able to come in and quarterback his team after getting injured on the one-point PAT conversion for the junior Mavs. The first down marker is the 46-yard line, 4th and 22. Nino goes out of the shotgun. He's in trouble, goes to his right, slipped away, and he's going to go down for a loss. Taken down Ryder Stevens amongst other Mavs. And a loss back to the 22-yard line. It'll be fourth down and a mile for the Warhawks back at their own 22. And I guess they went for it on fourth down. I was thinking that was third down. But check that. That was fourth down, and they didn't get it deep in their own territory on downs. Goodyear will, well, check that. What's going on now? And it will be Junior Mavericks ball, a high snap grab by Michael Richardson. He pounds his way down to the 17-yard line. A gain of 6. So on downs, Goodyear took over. A gain of 6 for Richardson down to the 17-yard line. Goodyear leading 7-0. 5 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. 33-yard touchdown run by Lewis to Goodyear. It's second down and 5. Goodyear at the 17 of the Warhawks. Richardson, number 44, in the backfield. Second down and 5. A handoff on a little bit of an end around. Joyner getting to the outside, tight ropes the sideline and taken down around the 6-yard line. A pickup of 11 down here. Taken down by Salgado, so Joyner on the end around. They're going to say he stepped out at the 10, but it'll be a first down for the junior Mavs, 1st and goal at the 10 of the Warhawks. And Goodyear leading by a score of 7-0, 4 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Lewis, the running back. Joyner, the quarterback, out of the shotgun. It'll be, well, now they're going to set up an empty backfield on 1st and goal. Well, check that now. Lewis will go into the backfield to be the lone setback. Joyner gives him the plays. 1st down and goal for Goodyear at the 10. Pitches it to Lewis. Lewis sidesteps one man, but he's smothered under for an 8-yard loss. Leading the charge for the Warhawks, Jacob Young. Play didn't go anywhere. It'll be a loss on the play of 7. 2nd down and goal for the junior Mavs at the 17 of the Warhawks. Goodyear leading 7-0 on a 33-yard touchdown run by Lewis. About 4 minutes remaining in the half, or should say the first quarter. Mavs got the ball first. The good field position for Goodyear was set up on turning it over on downs for AFD Warhawks. 2nd down and goal. Junior Mavs. Joyner goes to his right, throws, and it's in and out of the hands of the intended target here on the near side. Keontae Jackson could not hold on. It'll be 3rd and goal for the junior Mavs of the 17 of the Warhawks. Goodyear up 7-0, 4 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. 3rd and goal, junior Mavs of the 17 of the Warhawks. Jacob Joyner goes out of the shotgun. The running back is Braylon Lewis. A legal motion against Goodyear will cost him 5. They're going to move that ball from the 17 to the 22, and it'll be a little bit longer on 3rd and goal. Game 1, 12 p.m., 13 in their matchup. It was 25-8, Gilbert Lightning beating the Mesa Toros. 3rd and goal, junior Mavs. Joyner picks it up, throws to a wide open man, and that is a catch. Juggling it for a second, but hauling it in was Angel Torres. Wide open at the 8-yard line. It's a pickup of 14, and it'll be 4th down and goal. Yeah, I didn't think it was a catch either. It is 4th down and goal for the junior Mavs at the 8-yard line of the Warhawks. Joyner out of the shotgun. They pitch it to Lewis going right. Gets to the outside, and he's taken down at the 5-yard line. Textbook tackle that time by Vincent Salgado, and on downs, the Warhawks will take over 1st and 10 from their own 5-yard line. Goodyear leading 7-0 on a 33-yard touchdown run by Lewis. About 3 minutes remaining here in the opening quarter. Now we'll see here if Maverick Cooper comes back in the ball game. He was shaken up early on. That is the end of the quarter. 7-0 in favor of Goodyear as we head to the second quarter, and Maverick Cooper will be back in at quarterback for the Warhawks.
So, you want to be the best? The best commit to showing up before dawn, perfecting form, pushing limits, even when no one's watching. To be the best, you show up always. Every swing, every drill, every sprint matters. You keep going. When the moment is here, you show up ready. Shields.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. Look, they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Be able to move down. So we start the second quarter 7-0 in favor of the junior Mavs out of Goodyear as they play the AFD Warhawks. 33-yard touchdown run by Braylon Lewis for Goodyear has given them a 7-0 lead. It's first down and 10. Warhawks from their own 5-yard line. Maverick Cooper back in at quarterback. He was injured on the PAT moments ago that Goodyear scored on. First down and 10, Warhawks from their own 5-yard line. And a handoff going right this time. Not much doing. Nino getting the carry that time and taken down by Torres with an assist from El Kaim. Angel Torres and Asher El Kaim combining on that tackle, a gain of 1. Second down and 9 after Nino getting the carry. Ball rests at the 6-yard line for the Warhawks, deep in their own territory. Second down and 9. Hand off to Nino again, this time going left. Rakes it to the outside. Penalty marker comes in. This is going to come back. Tackle on the far side by Archer Motley for the junior Mavs, but probably in the vicinity of holding. So the penalty will go against the Warhawks. They will spot the ball back at the 3-yard line, I believe. It'll be second down and approximately 13 for the Warhawks back at their own 4-yard line. Cooper Maverick, Maverick Cooper, the quarterback. Nino goes in motion on the end around. He fumbled it for a second, stays on his feet and picks up a couple. So Nino on the end around, taken down over there by Wyatt Everts for the junior Mavs. A gain of about 2. It'll be third down and 9 for the Warhawks from their own, well, we'll call it right around the 6-yard line. Need to get out over the 25 for a first down. Third and 9 for the Warhawks, back of their own 6-yard line. Nino goes in motion, gets the end around, and he's going to be taken down by Asher El Kaim back at about the 2-yard line. And really without a punting game, the Warhawks have punted, but when you're deep in your own territory and 10 and under, it's difficult punting. Face a big challenge. It'll be fourth down and 14 for the Warhawks back of their own 2. Goodyear junior Mavs leading 7-0. About 6 minutes remaining in this first half. See if the Warhawks try to punt it away. If they turn it over on downs, junior Mavs will have it first and goal at the 2. Maverick Cooper is the quarterback with 3 receivers. 85 degrees in Breesley. Breezy out, I should say. On fourth down, they hand off to Nino. He gets out of the, well, check that. Gets out of the end zone. It's 7 Faust. Faust getting a couple. And Leo Lopez on the tackle for the Junior Mavs, and on downs. Junior Mavs will take over, or I shouldn't. Junior Mavs will take over 1st and 10 at the 4-yard line of the Warhawks. Seven 0 in favor of Goodyear. About 5 minutes remaining in the first half. A 33-yard touchdown run by Braylon Lewis for Goodyear. It is 1st down and goal for the Junior Mavs at the 4-yard line of the Warhawks. A direct snap this time to Richardson, who goes around the right side. He's not going to get in. Richardson, a big man, taken down by Vincent Salgado around the 3-yard line, a gain of about a yard. It'll be 2nd and goal. Maverick Cooper, the quarterback, number 4 for the Warhawks, had been shaken up a while back, but he's back in the ball game. Second down and goal. Richardson hit and dropped in the backfield. Big tackle for a loss by Junior Phillips, one of the leading tacklers for AFD. They're going to spot the ball at the 3-yard line, even though it looked like he was taken down further back. They're showing 2nd down on the far side, even though we didn't get a signal. It looked like a loss on the play, but it'll be 3rd and goal. They do spot the ball at the 3-yard line of the Warhawks. 3rd down and goal. A high snap. Maverick goes down. Junior Phillips again with a big tackle and a loss on the play of 5. Back to the 8-yard line, so the AFD Warhawks with some good defense behind Junior Phillips. It'll be 4th and goal. Junior Mavericks at the 8 of the Warhawks. Goodyear leading 7-0. 4 minutes remaining in the half. 4th down and goal. Junior Mavs at the 8 of the Warhawks. Pitch to Lewis going left, trying to get to the outside. A foot race. Gets the corner, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. It goes for 8 yards. Lewis's 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And it's 13-0 in favor of Goodyear. About 3 minutes remaining in the first half. That was pure speed that time on the run by Braylon Lewis. He got to the corner and he got it. A 1-point conversion try coming now for Goodyear. So Lewis used his speed to get to the outside for the touchdown. Warhawks will get the ball to start the second half. A 1-point conversion try coming now for Goodyear. Jacob Joyner goes out of the shotgun. El Kaim goes in motion. A penalty marker comes in. Most likely a motion penalty against Goodyear. The 1-point conversion try will come from the 8-yard line now for Goodyear. Goodyear up 13-0 with about 3 minutes remaining in the half. They'll go for a 1-point conversion. Both touchdowns belong to Braylon Lewis. He's the running back for the 1-point conversion. Joyner out of the shotgun. Pitch to Lewis. He goes left. Tries to get to the outside, breaks one tackle, breaks another, cuts it back to his right. Picks up a block. Broke one tackle and finally taken down, leading charge Salgado. The PAT is no good. The score remains 13-0 Goodyear. 3 minutes remaining approximately in the half. So Lewis gave it a valiant try for the 1-point conversion, but ultimately could not get it done. Remember that our sponsors this afternoon, the Husband and Wife Law Team. If you've got serious injury or wrongful death case, go to the husbandandwifelawteam.com. That's Mark and Alexis Breyer. You'll see their ads on TV and billboards all over the place. And Shields Sporting Goods of Chandler, they're a nationwide outfit. It's big or bigger than Dick's Sporting Goods. They're outside the Chandler Mall. That's Shields Sporting Goods. Not just, it is a destination. It's very, very big, very prominent. Archer Motley will kick off for the junior Mavs. Nino on the near side. Young on the far side to return it for the Warhawks. 13-0 Goodyear, about 2 minutes remaining in the half. Motley's kickoff. Nino from the 27-yard line scoops it up. Slips one tackle. A penalty marker comes in at the 32-yard line. A return of 5. Might be a face mask on that play. AFD Warhawks. The AFD stands for Active Family Development. It was an organization started by Calais Nino. The organizer, a free, low-cost program allowing guys to get to play football when maybe they wouldn't otherwise due to cost. They're 0-6 on the season out of the Santan Valley to the deep southeast of the valley. Urban Reyes coaching today for AFD. So the face masking penalty spots the ball for the Warhawks, 1st and 10 from their own 47. They trail it 13-0 to Goodyear here, about 2 minutes remaining in the half. AFD with all 3 timeouts remaining. The handoff to the tailback, Ornelas, going left. Penalty marker comes in. He picked up about 2, but this may be coming back. Motley in on the tackle as well as Everts. Be a face mask against the junior Mavs. Junior Mavs leading at 13-0, about 2 minutes remaining in the half. Pair of touchdown runs by Lewis, 33 and 8 yards. So the face mask penalty against Goodyear will spot the ball down at the 36 of Goodyear. 1st and 10 Warhawks. Maverick Cooper, the quarterback, I should say. Warhawks will get the ball to start the second half as the Mavs got it first. First and 10, Warhawks, the 36 of Goodyear. Cooper goes under center. He's a bootleg going right. Getting to the outside, he's dragged down around the 33-yard line, that time by Wyatt Everts, a gain of 3. So Maverick Cooper with a bootleg around the right side, picked up 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Ball spotted at the 33 for the Warhawks. They credited him with about 4 yards. We'll make it 2nd down and 6. Warhawks at the 33 of Goodyear. Handoff going right this time. Ornelas taken down around the 30-yard line. Butterfield and Alvarado in on the stop. They spot the ball at the 29. It'll be 3rd down and 3. Warhawks need the 26 for the first down. 13-0 Goodyear right before halftime. Maverick Cooper, the quarterback. 4 receiver set, empty backfield. Nino goes in motion. They hand off to Nino, but he's hit and drop for a loss of about 2. Coming in, making the stop, Noah Velasquez. A loss of 2 back to the 31-yard line. 4th down and about 6. Warhawks just outside the 31 of the junior Mavs. Warhawks will get the ball to start the second half. 4th down and 6. Ball resting at the 31 of the junior Mavs. Maverick Cooper, a bootleg going right again. Gets to the open, has the first down and more down the near sideline, and chased out of bounds by Elijah Verhoeven. "19-yard pickup by Maverick Cooper on the bootleg around the right side. It's 1st and 10. Warhawks at the 12 of Goodyear. Goodyear with a 13-0 lead right before halftime. Warhawks will get the ball to start the second half. Warhawks with all 3 timeouts remaining. 1st down and 10. Warhawks at the 12 of Goodyear. Handoff, Ornelas going left, taken down by Ryder Stevens. And a loss on the play of 2 back to the 14-yard line. A timeout is called, and I'd imagine that's AFD. Game 1, it was 25-8, Gilbert's Lightning beating the Mesa Toros in a 13-under matchup. Our ball game after this, the 4 p.m. ball game, 12-under the Mesa Toros and the AZ Buffs. Warhawks get the ball to start the second half. They trail at 13-0 here, closing moments of the first half. Maverick Cooper, the quarterback for the Warhawks, brings in the play. 7 Faust, number 11, in the backfield, as well as Matthew Ornelas, number 10. He is the tailback. 2nd down and 12. Bootleg again going right. Cooper to the outside. He is ridden out around the 12-yard line, that time by Jacob Joyner. A gain of about 2. Another timeout called by the Warhawks. They've got 1 remaining. They spot the ball at the 13-yard line, so he was officially credited with a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 11. Warhawks at the 13 of Goodyear. Goodyear leading at 13-0 on a pair of touchdown runs by Lewis, 33 and 8 yards. Warhawks trying to get some points on the board before halftime here. They're down 13-0. Not much time left in the first half. They have 1 timeout remaining. 3rd and 11. Warhawks at the 13-yard line of the junior Mavs. They need to get down to around the 3 or 2-yard line for the first down. Caleb Nino, the running back. Maverick Cooper goes under center on 3rd and 11. Hand off to Nino, and he's hit and dropped to the line of scrimmage by Angel Torres. A loss of about a yard. Penalty marker comes in on the far side. Personal foul against the Warhawks. Jose Contreras flagged for that one. Costly penalty against AFD. Contreras comes out. Mason Davis checks in for the Warhawks. Going to move that ball all the way back close to the 30-yard line. It's going to be third down at about 28. Well, it shows fourth down on the far side. So we'll call it fourth down and 28 for the Warhawks, just outside or inside their 30-yard line of Goodyear. Maverick Cooper bobbles the ball and goes down on one knee at the 33-yard line. So this has kind of turned a little bit ugly here before the half. And that is halftime with Goodyear leading it by a score of 13-0.
So, you want to be the best? The best commit to showing up before dawn, perfecting form, pushing limits, even when no one's watching. To be the best, you show up always. Every swing, every drill, every sprint matters. You keep going. When the moment is here, you show up ready. Shields.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. Look, they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
So, you want to be the best? The best commit to showing up before dawn, perfecting form, pushing limits, even when no one's watching. To be the best, you show up always. Every swing, every drill, every sprint matters. You keep going. When the moment is here, you show up ready. Shields.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. Look, they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
So, you want to be the best? The best commit to showing up before dawn, perfecting form, pushing limits, even when no one's watching. To be the best, you show up always. Every swing, every drill, every sprint matters. You keep going. When the moment is here, you show up ready. Shields.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. Look, they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
So,
And welcome back, everybody. Eric Anderson along with Jeff Lowry. Start the second half here. It's 13-0 in favor of the Goodyear Junior Mavs. And the Mavs will kick off. Archer Motley will kick off from right to left. Ball on the tee at the 40-yard line. Caleb Nino back deep here on the near side. And far side is Jacob Young. 85 degrees, a little bit of a breeze blowing from the near side to the far side. And Motley all set to kick off for Goodyear. So Motley, a short kick to the far side. It is scooped up by Young at the 30-yard line. Young straight ahead and thrown down after a 4-yard gain by Angel Torres. It'll be first down and 10 for the Warhawks from their own 34-yard line. Pair of touchdowns for the Goodyear Junior Mavs. Both touchdowns scored by Braylon Lewis, 33 and 8 yards. Of course, the broadcast sponsored by Shields Sporting Goods. Major chain around the United States, one of the biggest, located outside the Chandler Mall. It's a destination, I'll tell you that. First down and 10 for the Warhawks from their own 30-yard line. We've got a whistle here at the last second. We're going to have a timeout call by the Warhawks. They weren't on the same page. So Chandler Shields, that is a destination down outside the Chandler Mall. Husband and wife law team. If you've got involved with a wrongful death or need to sue somebody for a wrongful death suit or injury accident, find the husband and wife law team. It's husbandandwifelawteam.com. It's Mark and Alexis Breyer. You see their ads on TV. Some funny, amusing ads where they tackling Mark or playing basketball in the office. But husband and wife law team. They've been around, very well respected in the Valley for a long time. It had to be the Warhawks. Weren't on the same page. First play of the second half, it is 13-0 in favor of Goodyear. First down and 10, Warhawks from their own 35-yard line. And whistle again. They didn't get the kicking tee off the field. So, got to get that off. Caleb Nino will be the quarterback. He will go under center on first and 10 for the Warhawks from their own 35-yard line. Handoff, Ornelas going to the right. Cuts it up, and he's going to maybe pick up a yard at best out to the 36-yard line. And he was taken down. Archer Motley, big number 14, with the tackle. They'll give him 2 yards, 2nd and 8. Game 1, the 13 in their Mesa Toros losing 25-8 to the Gilbert Lightning. 4 p.m. it's 12 and under Mesa Toros against the AZ Buffs. Out in East Mesa at Mountain View High School, opened 1976. Mountain View High School, the home of the Toros, 2nd down and 8. Warhawks on their own 37-yard line. Nino goes under center. Ornelas, the tailback, and we've got movement on the defensive line. Let's see if they were drawn off. Nope, it'll be offside against the Junior Mavs. It'll cost them 5 yards. Make it a little bit more manageable. 2nd down and 3, Warhawks from their own 42. Early stages of the second half. 13-0 in favor of Goodyear. 2nd down and 3, Warhawks from their own 42. Nino goes under center. In motion now, Faust. Nino rolls to his right and tosses, and it goes incomplete. Knocked away here inside by Jackson. Intended for Ornelas. It'll be 3rd down and 3. Warhawks from their own 42. So Caleb Nino now at quarterback for the Warhawks here in the second half. Junior Mavs moving some players in and out. And we've got a penalty against the Junior Mavs. They're going to mark this. It's going to be a 15-yarder, and I don't know what that was on. I didn't see what the penalty was. It may have been some mouthing off. I'm not quite sure what it was, but a 15-yard penalty against the Junior Mavs. First down and 10, Warhawks at the 43-yard line of Goodyear. Goodyear leading 13-0, about 7 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Nino goes out of the shotgun with 3 receivers. First and 10 for the Warhawks at the 42 of the Junior Mavs. Nino going to take it himself on a bootleg going right, cuts it inside the 35, dances down to the 31-yard line, a gain of 12. Good tackle by Keontae Jackson for the Junior Mavs on that bootleg. Move the chains. Warhawks first and 10 at the 31 of Goodyear. Goodyear leading 13-0, about 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Pair of touchdown runs by Lewis, 33 and 8 yards. Goodyear 2-3. The Warhawks are 0-6 on the season. First down and 10, the Warhawks to the 31 of Goodyear. Ornelas, the running back. Nino goes under center with 2 receivers. A false start on that receiver lined up in tight on the right. That'll be a penalty on Faust. It'll be a 5-yard motion penalty against the Warhawks. It'll be first and 15 from the 36 of Goodyear. Salgado checks in for the Warhawks. It'll be first and 15 AFD at the 36 of Goodyear. Goodyear up 13-0, about 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter, 4 10-minute quarters. Nino goes under center. Ornelas the tailback. Nino going to take it himself and stood up, nothing doing. Inside, some big defense. Ryder Stevens plugging that interior for the Junior Mavs. A loss of 1, second and 16. Warhawks at the 37 of Goodyear. So the Warhawks facing a second and 16 at the 37 of Goodyear. 3 receivers set. Nino rolls to his right and lofts it into traffic, nearly intercepted, intended for Ornelas. So that'll stop the clock. We're right at about 63 minutes into this contest. Third down and 16. Warhawks at the 37 of the Junior Mavs. Junior Mavs leading 13-0 halfway through the third quarter. Empty backfield. Nino goes under center with 3 receivers. Third and 16. Nino going to take it left, and he stood up and driven back for no gain, maybe a loss. Stevens and Marmolejo in on the tackle, and it's going to be a loss of about 2, bringing up third down. We'll call it 17 for the Warhawks at the 38 of Goodyear. Breezy afternoon out in East Mesa, temperature 85, wind blowing from the near side to the far side about 10 miles an hour, maybe 12. So it's a little bit breezy. 4th and 17 for the Warhawks, the 38 of the Mavs. Movement on that defensive line. I think they were simply offside, and that was the case. Goodyear offside. 4th and 12. 4th and 12 for the Warhawks at the 33 of the Junior Mavs. They need to get down to the 21-yard line. Stevens checks out for the Mavs. 4th down, Nino in trouble, and down he goes. Big loss on the play. Asher El-Kaim for the junior Mavs with a big tackle for a loss. And on downs, Goodyear will take over 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line, leading 13-0, about 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Lewis is the tailback on 1st down and 10 for the junior Mavs out of Goodyear from their own 39-yard line. Jacob Joyner is the quarterback. Appears the referees are, I don't know what they're trying to figure out. They need to move the chains in the far side is what they need to do. Goodyear 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line. Backs in the I formation. Joyner out of the shotgun. Lewis the tailback. Pitch to Lewis going right. A penalty marker comes in. He throws it on the option. It goes incomplete, intended for Motley. False start against Goodyear. It'll cost him 5. False start against Goodyear. It'll be 1st and 15. Junior Mavs back at their own 34. They lead at 13-0, about 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Joyner goes out of the shotgun. Lewis lines up behind him in the backfield. Taking their sweet time, Joyner rolls to his right. Being chased, throws on the run, it goes incomplete. Nobody was over there, and giving chase was Jacob Young. It'll be 2nd down and 15. Goodyear from their own 34. They're up 13-0. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Pair of touchdown runs by Lewis of Goodyear, 33 and 8 yards, the difference in the ball game. Second down and 15. Junior Mavs from their own 34. Joyner out of the shotgun. Lewis, the running back, lines up behind him. Second down and 15. Joyner pitches it to Lewis going left, trying to get to the outside. Gets to the outside. It's a foot race down the near sideline. He may go all the way for a touchdown, and he does. It goes for 66 yards. No penalties. Lewis with his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. It is 19-0 Goodyear, about 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. So 3 touchdowns for Braylon Lewis this afternoon. It's 19-0 in favor of Goodyear. About a minute remaining in the third quarter. And the Junior Mavs will go for a 1-point conversion. Asherel Kaim in the backfield. Motley in the backfield, 14. And Alvarado. Motley gets a snap, goes to his right. Ball pops loose, and they're going to claim that it is good. Motley, 44, picked it up. Richardson recovered that fumble. The PAT is good for 1 point. It's 20-0 in favor of Goodyear. A minute remaining in the third quarter.
So, you want to be the best? The best commit to showing up before dawn, perfecting form, pushing limits, even when no one's watching. To be the best, you show up always. Every swing, every drill, every sprint matters. You keep going. When the moment is here, you show up ready. Shields.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've
20-0 in favor of Goodyear. About a minute remaining in the third quarter. Archer Motley will kick off for Goodyear. Gammon back deep on the near side. Young on the far side to return it for the Warhawks. Motley's boot. Young picks it up at the 28-yard line. Cuts to the near side and returns it out to the 43, a 15-yard return. And that'll be the end of the quarter. I believe we're going to change ends and move to the fourth quarter with Goodyear leading it by a score of 20-0.
So, you want to be the best? The best commit to showing up before dawn, perfecting form, pushing limits, even when no one's watching. To be the best, you show up always. Every swing, every drill, every sprint matters. You keep going. When the moment is here, you show up ready. Shields.
Start the fourth quarter, Goodyear leading by a score of 20-0. It'll be first down and 10, Warhawks from their own 44-yard line. Shields Sporting Goods of Chandler, one of the sponsors, outside the Chandler Mall, and the husband and wife lawteam.com. First down and 10, Warhawks from their own 44-yard line. Nino under center, he hands off going left this time and nothing doing. Ornelas with the carry and taken down by Michael Richardson. A loss of a yard on the play. It'll be second down and 11. The AFD Warhawks with some work to do as they trail at 20-0 here at the beginning of the fourth quarter. 4 10-minute quarters. Warhawks second down and 11 from their own 43-yard line. Nino, the quarterback, goes under center with 3 receivers. They end off on the end around to Matthew Reyes trying to get to the outside, and he's ridden out of bounds right around the line of scrimmage. Tackle on the far side, Elijah Verhoeven. Pickup of maybe 2 on the play. It'll be third down and 9. Warhawks from their own 45-yard line. So the Warhawks facing a 3rd down and 9 from their own 45. They trail it 20-0 here, about 7 minutes remaining essentially in the ball game. Nino goes under center on 3rd and 9. Warhawks from their own 45. Nino a handoff and nothing doing that time. Handoff to the running back, Ornelas. Asher El-Kaim amongst others in on the tackle. A loss of 2 on the play. It's 4th down and 12. That'll run some more time off the clock. It'll be 4th down and 12. Warhawks from their own 43. They trail it 20-0 here, about 6 minutes remaining essentially in the ball game. They need the opposite 46 for a 1st down. Empty backfield, 3 receivers set. Nino, the quarterback, goes under center. 4th down and 11. And a false start inside by the left guard. I believe it was maybe Jose Contreras, 55, who jumped a little quick. That'll cost the Warhawks 5 yards on the motion penalty, setting up 4th down and 16, back of their own 38. Goodyear up 20-0, 6 minutes essentially remaining in the ball game. 4th and 16, Nino with a man in his face, throws complete to Ornelas inside and fights his way up over the 45 to the 46. It'll bring up, that was 4th down, I believe. And on downs, the junior Mavs will take over from the Warhawks 46. Goodyear with a 20-0 lead, about 5 minutes remaining essentially in the ballgame. 3 touchdown runs by Lewis, 33, 8, and 66 yards. Goodyear 1st and 10 at the Warhawks 46-yard line. Jacob Joyner, the quarterback, the running back Braylon Lewis, who has 3 touchdowns in the backfield. 1st down and 10 for Goodyear. They can milk the clock now. Joyner out of the shotgun. The end around goes to El-Kaim. Breaks to the outside. It's a foot race down the far sideline. 1 man to beat. And El-Kaim will go 46 yards for a touchdown. No penalties on the play, and it's 26-0. In favor of Goodyear with about 4 minutes remaining in the ball game. Asher El-Kaim on an end around goes 46 yards, showing some blazing speed down the left sideline. And Goodyear will go for a 1-point conversion, I would guess. Their 1 out of 3 and 1-point conversions are the junior Mavs. Jacob Joyner, the quarterback, Lewis, the running back. Wyatt Everts, number 3 to the right, as well as Michael Richardson. A 1-point conversion try for Goodyear. A legal motion is look like Everts maybe started a little bit quick. A legal motion against Goodyear. It'll be an 8-yard, 1-point conversion try now for the junior Mavs. They lead it 26-0, about 4 minutes remaining essentially in the ball game. Goodyear will try the 1-point conversion now from the 8-yard line. Joyner going to take it himself, going right, trying to get to the outside. He's not going to get there, tripped up by Salgado. PAT is no good. The score remains 26-0. Goodyear, about 4 minutes remaining in the ball game. Got one more to go this afternoon, the 4 p.m. ball game. 12 and under the Mesa Toros against the AZ Buffs. The noon ball game, 13 and under. It was 25-8. Gilbert Lightning beating the Mesa Toros. This ball game, the junior Mavs out of Goodyear have dominated the AFD Warhawks. Gammon will be back deep to return it for the Warhawks, as well as Jacob Young on the far side. Archer Motley will kick off for Goodyear. They lead it 26-0, about 3 minutes remaining in this ball game. Motley with the ball on the tee. Closing minutes of the ball game, Goodyear leading 26-0. Motley's kickoff is a short one to the 38-yard line, and taken down is Junior Phillips around the 40. Jacob Joyner on the tackle. We need to move this over some more. We need to keep moving it. $26-0 our score. Goodyear leading it. Final moments of the ball game. First down and 10. Warhawks in their own 41-yard line. Caleb Nino, the quarterback. Matthew Ornelas, the tailback, with 4 receivers. First down and 10, Warhawks in their own 41. Nino hands off to Ornelas going right. Ornelas grabbed by El Kaim at the line of scrimmage for no gain. About an hour 23 into this ball game. We're in the closing moments, 26-0 in favor of Goodyear. Second down and 10 for the Warhawks from their own 41. So run a lot of time off the clock as Matthew Reyes checks out for the Warhawks. Irvin Reyes, the head coach today for the Warhawks. Second and 10, AFD Warhawks from their own 41-yard line. Nino goes under center. Got movement on the defensive line. Nino takes it to his left. Ball is stripped. I think that play is whistled dead. The tackle by Asher El Kaim. Ball popped loose, but they're going to say he's down at the 36-yard line. It'll be a loss on the play. Back to the 36. Little bit of an ugly ending to this ball game. It's 26-0 in favor of Goodyear as the Clock ticks away in the final moments of this ball game. 4 p.m. ball game, 12 and under Mesa Toros and the AZ Buffs. Third and 15 for the Warhawks from their own 36-yard line. Nino tosses over the middle into traffic. It is complete to one of the Warhawks, and it's a pickup of 6. Grab by Matthew Ornelas in traffic. It'll be 3rd down and 8. A gain of 7 across the middle. It'll be 4th and 8, I should say. Warhawks at their own 43. They need the opposite 49 for a first down. Goodyear leading 26-0. Closing minutes of the ball game. 4th down and 8. Nino will throw with a man in his face. He is sandwiched, gets away. Al Qaim was the initial hit made. And on downs, Goodyear will take over. And that is the end of the ball game, with the Junior Mavs winning it by a score of 26-0.